new day. It is Saturday. We started framing yesterday and I sat there about 20 minutes confused. So I went back, watched some videos on YouTube to see what idea was, and instead of, it's either doing the framing I want to do and spending hundreds of pounds on tools that I'm literally just going to use for this conversion, just to make notches and slits and stuff in woods, I've decided to probably just go the simple route and just screw the wood to the panels instead of trying to get it behind the panels, making everything run flush. I'm going to try to do the simple way. But before we start framing today, I'm going to clear out the van. So cut up all this wood, load it up into the car, dump it, and then I can start framing. It's about to start raining, so I want to get all the cutting done as soon as possible, and I can spend the rest of the day in the van from there. But pretty much that is it, so let's get cutting. So the framing starting to come on. Like I said, I'm just going to start screwing it. Instead of doing notches so the wood sticks out, I'm just going to screw it to the panels because it is my first build and don't want to make it too complicated. This part here, so this beam, it curves, so I'm going to have to take like smaller cuts of wood and then place them along the way, just so it fits the beam. Otherwise, if I just do a straight cut, it does just comes out with a gap like that if I do that. So let's carry on with framing. So with the window, I've left some gap so I can do a frame around it. Here is just gonna be the power point and plywood, so not too fussed with that. Like I said, it's gonna be a sheet of plywood there, really thin. And then yeah, now I need to make a solid platform as well, so the bed frame can go on, and it takes a lot of the brunt of the weight. coming on. Pretty much one side of the van is done. I lost track of time, so I popped to Subway to get a nice juicy sandwich. I'm going to eat this and then pretty much think of what needs wood, where to, etc., and then carry on with the rest of the van. So I'm hoping to get all the framing done today, and then next week, tomorrow I've got hockey, so I can't do any work. Next Friday the van is going into the garage, and hopefully I'll have a day or two on the van next weekend. But I'm going to eat this Subway, enjoy it, and then get back to work. So I think that is it for this side of the wall. I have no idea if it's right, no idea if it's wrong. This is my first time doing it. No experience. Just watching videos on YouTube and going from there. I've now got this side to do. I was going to marry up with this side, and then I seen it's got little ones here, and then you go over here, and then there's not any of that, it's just big slots. So I couldn't just cut the same pieces and do it on the other side, because the other side is completely different to this side. So I'm going to have to do all this side itself, so measuring, cutting, and going from there. So far so good. So that's pretty much this other side done now. I'm going to leave around the window for now because I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that or what I'm going to do, because the plan was to create a kitchen here, but that window seems to be pretty low to have a counter, so pretty much this window comes up to my pocket, so it's pretty low for a kitchen area to be. So I'm not 100% sure with that yet. I've only got 2 pieces of wood left, and I'm down to my last battery. So these 2 batteries are dead. I'm down to my last battery, which has got 1 bar left. I'm going to do 2 more pieces at the bottom, and then I think I'm going to call it a day for the frame in there. All the batteries done. 3 batteries dead. It is 3 o'clock. I'd say pretty much the framing is pretty much done, I'd say. So the screws I used they are self-drilling screws from B&Q, 100 in the bag, and a 32mm. I did do pilot holes with a drill. So the first couple I tried just using these, and the screw would go straight through the wood before penetrating the metal. So after that I did use pilot holes, and then the screws went straight in, and it was a much easier fit, and they did screw in a lot better and a lot tighter. So highly recommend these. What's next is the bed. So bed frames are in, they're right by here. I need to work out how I'm going to reinforce it. So I need pretty much a thick piece of wood to go from pretty much where the door is to the first van beam. That way I can put in really long bolts, so basically it is secure to the van and it can hold my weight, and it's not just relying on the wooden slats I've put into the wall. So that's the next job. And then also the electrics, so all my electrics turn up on Wednesday. So I can, luckily all the framing's done, I can then run wires through. So I've left gaps in the walls, so I can run the wires through the wood, etc. And then once that's done, all of electrics have been ran, then I can look at start paneling the wall, and then hopefully that should be the easy stuff, and then it's building cabinets and how you want it to look. But this has been pretty difficult already. Like I said, this is my first time not much experience with this, so yeah, it's been challenging, and this might be the easy part, right? So I've also got to install a maxi fan and also solar panels also, which I'm not looking forward to, but yeah, that is it for this video, the framing. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully the next video will be me starting to wire the van.